This pretty good coverage is brought to you by Power Grip, the official retail partner of the European Pro Tour.
Welcome back to MDG Media's coverage of the Turku Open 2023, sixth stop on the European Pro Tour. This is the back nine, second round MPO lead card. Andrew Gum and Tomi Tikko on the mic.
Andrew.
Yeah, great to be back to watch the rest of this exciting moving day. Got some really hot scores on the lead card, but not from our leader coming into the round. He's just gotten himself back to par. 7 down from Mauri there. He's got himself a 2-stroke lead over Kuoksa. Yes, and even in charging up, he was 7 down through the front 9 as well. Hole 10, R3, 101 meters. Really tight gaps, couple options, but all of them have a very low ceiling and a little gentle uphill, so it's pretty hard to really nail these gaps. It takes a very precise shot. Here where you see the drone flying is the middle gap, which is pretty tough. I guess they're all really, really technical lines. Got this one birch tree once you get out into the open, and then the basket can be a little bit exposed to the wind, but it's mostly this tunnel shot here that's pretty demanding.
I think most of the players playing the right side gap. Kuoksa go from the middle. That was a little too high, so
it's a little too high.
Got some branches. Is it how hard this was?
Second most difficult.
How many birdies?
Yeah. It's a 3.16 average, 19% birdies.
Wow. Any park jobs? This one like crazy parky.
Yeah, this is super hard to park, but there were a few. I'll tell you in a second. Let's check Mikael's drive here. He's taking the right side, but way too far right. We did have park jobs from Justus Sarvi, Miro Ruhanen, Ville Ahokas, Teemu Lampainen, Tomi Tikko.
Sir, I just wanted to hear that.
Baby.
I'm joking.
That's a well-deserved shout out
man,
for
that
you.
was crazy. Like,
Tell us about it.
I don't know. I went with the driver from right side gap with hyzer, and it just went perfect. I think the wind was actually on the favor because you see it pushing from left to right. So when you like go with hyzer, it keeps your disc more straight. So it never went too far left, and I was like 3 meters from the basket. That was crazy good. That was second day in a row I took birdie on this one, and it's like second hardest. Yeah, 2 for 2, man. That's crazy.
Wow. It's definitely a tough hole to birdie and really hard to park it. So big congrats on that. We also had Simar Villmann, Mauri's brother, got it a park job as well. But that's a rare park job and a fantastic birdie. Kind of a bonus almost, I would say.
Great par save. We saw actually pretty nice bit from Otto Mäkinen. I think he trusted wind more to lift his disc because he's putting like uphill and headwind, but it just keep on the straight line and hit the cage. But nice drive from him.
Yeah, good effort, but we won't see any birdies on this card. It's going to be a par frame.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of a backup moving into 11. It's kind of a tricky downhill par 4. And I guess it's maybe a little bit too dangerous to play it while people are still down on the green, just in case it gets all the way through somehow. So the spotters are holding people up and causing just a slight backup. Nothing too annoying for the players, hopefully. But yeah, here we see it, par 4, 210 meters, way downhill. Pretty small gap here. Definitely plays good for a power forehand if you have it. Last year, I feel like we saw people going over the top a little bit more often. Haven't seen it this year. Not sure if you know anything about that big kind of like backhand Anheuser type over the top play.
Well, I've never seen. I heard about that thing, but I've never seen anybody play it. Maybe players getting smarter to know to do that.
Maybe it's.
Ooh.
Oh, Kuoksa kisses off that OB stake, rolls to a perfect position there, lined up with the gap beautifully, about 65 meters left of the basket.
Sometimes you're hitting the sticks and actually like went OB after that, or go OB.
Yeah, that
was a good gig.
It's not a good feeling. Yeah, I think it was coming back anyway, but it luckily didn't. Yeah, it didn't kick it OB. That one's a little short from Mauri. He's going to be in a bit of a tight spot. Those trees are pretty thick if you saw it off early. A little bit wide, but it's coming back. Gallery does good to get out of the way. That guy pulled his scooter up nicely. Yeah, good mobility in the gallery.
He was almost hitting me, actually. I was laughing. Really? With Mikael. Did you just try to hit us? He was like, yeah, actually, I tried to hit you, man.
I was aiming for you. That's one way to silence the hype, man.
Well, you can try.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work, no.
Is it?
No way.
The guy's agile and really dedicated. Here's that AVR X3 that we're used to seeing from Mikael that I misidentified on the front. I just so used to seeing when he has a blue disc, I always think it's that.
Usually it is.
But he does have that spice now, like you said.
Mikael is so great with those touchy shots.
Yeah, one of the best that I've ever seen. Otto's forehand drifts a little bit left, kicks,
went through.
And he's up on the green. Good reaction, yeah. Almost testing that OB on the left, but safe and clean right there. Now we see what Mauri's dealing with after leaving it short right.
Actually got like a pretty huge gap to work with.
It worked out pretty well, yeah. He somehow was able to, he was stretched out and lined up pretty good with a big gap. That did kind of catch a small branch somewhere in the flight that was like kind of a surprise. I remember it just changed it a little bit.
Oh.
Didn't
little
affect
too low
much.
from Kuoksa, and you saw he's throwing again the A5 there.
This is about 16 meters.
No.
17 maybe. Bangs it right in the heart. What a sick highlight.
The guy.
Gallery.
Wow. Where's the slow-mos? Guys, where's the slow-mos?
That was definitely a slow-mo.
That was well-deserved slow-mo.
Deserving.
Man.
That was a big putt.
That was crazy cool. Wow.
Yeah, and that's huge. Kuoksa trying to keep pace with Mauri and
like after
really
great drive from Kuoksa, he went like a little too low with his upshot, and then still pretty huge feelings.
Still got the birdie. Yeah, two really great shots. One kind of not so great approach, but it set him up for the big highlight putt, so can't complain about that. Moving on to hole 12, par 3, 122 meters or 400 feet. It starts moving downhill right off the tee, but even more dramatically once you get past this tree on the left. Dropping down, basket here with some trees on the left. The trees on the right there are the ones you have to beat at the end of it if you're coming with the backhand line in. Pretty touchy shot, quite downhill, plays more like 100 or something, but you really just need to get something to drift down there and not blow past too hard. That the A5? That's a little early.
Way too early.
Yeah, knock straight down.
From where Kuoksa is, the touchiness is the key to get to the basket.
Yeah, that's not going to be an easy up and down. Mikael gets caught up in that tree that seems to stop quite a lot of those backhand drives if you leave it a little bit too wide.
That's better miss than what Kuoksa did, because you can jump at.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it makes for an easy 3. Forehand line, but not as wide as we saw Nilohongi still yesterday. This one kind of cutting in early, and he ends up there mid-circle 2 with a downhill kind of scary look.
Putting.
Yeah, it's there if he wants it, but
oh, this one is looking
definitely
good.
Drops off. That's a good line. Coming in hot. Ooh, nice height for the ace run, just a little left. And it hits the tree and checks up well.
After the tree hit, just about 7 meters.
Yep.
And now we see Kuoksa
nice touch there. Look at that.
His touch shot.
Ooh. That might have hit the pole. Looked like it was heading straight for the pin. Another friendly reminder to join us on Patreon. Goes a long way to help support and keep us doing what we're doing, bringing you this high quality European coverage. Much appreciate your support. Mauri, long birdie look.
Ooh. The drop.
Not sure if, I think it looked like it dropped. I think he was trying to go for it, but with like a little bit of a soft run.
Yeah, but it
somehow just kind of dropped out of the hand. Yeah.
Like no air under the disc, and he birdie.
Yeah, maybe a little bit timid.
Birdie look, and he made it. Wow.
Great birdie.
This one is like I don't know. This feels like bonus birdie, because this like those trees are planted so nice, or the hole is made like so nice around the trees that you can't go too inside. You can't go too wide. So there's like not really that big gap to hit to get your disc where Otto was.
Yeah, it's kind of a really touchy sort of like a backhand hyzer flip up that goes like straight with something sort of neutral, because it's so easy to kind of get it, thinking you can get it in there, but like with the wide shots get chopped down at the end. The inside ones, they go down early, and then you have a really difficult par save. So.
Made so nice music on that one.
Yeah, that's a great commercial for a great product and company. Hole 13, par 4, 163 meters. Moving right to left sharply here. You can try to get it up past these trees and move left up the hill. Very steep uphill. There's the main gap that the drone's flying through, and the basket up there in the open. Pretty tough tee shot. You want to just try to get it somewhere where you have a line to try to get up and down for the birdie, but quite a tricky shape to this one. Otto looks a little early.
Oh,
yeah, hit something. Doesn't get too far.
That was aggressive play when people go with distance driver or favorite driver. They expect this like skip more left to leave themselves like to easier approach. But I do really like to go just with putter and be sure to able to attack with second shot, even it's harder.
Sure. Yeah, but just making sure you have the line open that way.
So it's better to be like long on this hole.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get in too early inside because it's super thick in there and you don't really have much to do. You have to just try to get up to the gap then. 3.85 average on this one. That one I think ended up on the right side over there. But yeah, 39% birdies today on this one. Pretty good. Just 22% bogeys or worse, so.
Oh man, I just remembered that we almost actually start frame hole 10. Yeah, actually, yeah. That was
wow.
actually the thing I want to tell the one guy hit from 12 meters, second guy hit from 9 meters. Then there was one guy more. He was like about 7-8 meters, and he missed. I was in bullseye, so that was like instant birdie for me. But the guy, he was like, "Sorry guys, I'm so sorry," because like second hardest hole.
Yeah.
Something like star frame. I was like so ready to chaining the people around. That guys, by the way, we just got.
We got this.
That's
impressive, man.
I just forgot. But that was
a lot of pressure.
That was so cool. That was so cool with the guys.
That's impressive, though. Even 3 birdies on that hole is fantastic.
Let's get back to Kristian's shot where he went through the tree, like from the tree, kick from the tree, back to circle. He's putting,
kissed off the tree and you have a birdie chance. He kind of missed the line a little bit, but the tree corrected it and got him up there into the circle. Mauri also with the birdie look, quite a long one. Just over the top. Looks like a mostly headwind here. And just a little low. Maybe he was thinking it would lift a little more. It looks like the wind kind of died right before he released. Sometimes it's quite gusty like that, where you think you got a good read on it, and then right when you're gonna putt it, it just changes. Or Otto a little bit right side again. He's been pretty close on quite a lot of those putts, but not his best day on the green. Good putt there from Mikael.
39% birdies, but we don't see it from lead card today. We have seen like many birdies and nice birdies, and for sure we'll see. But this one is like out of 4 players. Well.
Mauri slowed down quite a lot here on the back 9. He's got 4 pars after shooting 7 down on the front 9. Seems to be have lost a little bit of that momentum. Hole 14, par 3, 79 meters, downhill, left to right here. You got to try to get through this gap that you see on the left. Forehand plays really nice with a little skip shot. Today in the FPO division, Anneli Togias-Manista somehow got through the cluster of trees there in the middle gap with a double skip into the basket for ace. So check out that clip.
Wow.
That was something special. We caught that live. That's the first ever double skip ace caught on camera, I believe, in a competition. So historical moment for Anneli. And for us on Disc Golf Stream.
The white. Oh no, that's perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, he's putting that. That was looking a little wide, but it actually, I believe that was A2, so no, it's going. Yeah, so stable.
Plenty stable. Yeah, got a little bit more ground play than he wanted at the end of it, but it's still going to work out pretty well. He should be inside the circle. This is a perfect touch for Mikael. That's how you do it for the birdie. He's got such good touch.
Those like looking days going in. Like every skip, every time where they skipping, it feels like, oh, it's going in. But just like, I think most of them are, just too inside to get actually in. I don't know. I want to. watch the clip about Anneli.
Yeah, you got to check that out. That was a miracle.
It's too tight, but went through. Also, well, he's putting. That was too tight. A little too tight, but found some sneaky gaps. Yeah.
Snuck through, though. Yeah, it is possible to sneak through. It looks like it's just a wall of trees there, but there are a couple little gaps that can work out. I wouldn't aim for them, but certainly worked out for Anneli.
Oh. You know, like, normally we see actually pretty nice C2s from Mauri, but now he haven't made any of them.
He's kind of slowed down quite a lot here in the back nine so far. I mean, no big mistakes, but not the fire we're used to seeing him throw and putt with.
Oh.
Kuoksa, though, he's keeping it going. He's got his foot on the gas.
Spot where he was, but
that's going to draw him even.
got actually pretty nice.
Yeah, got it in there, and I think that's going to make him tied with Mauri at 19 under. Mikael trying to get back to the top where he was. He's definitely turned things around after a really slow start. Otto for par. So yeah, we do have a tie at the top there now. Kuoksa getting a share of it. Mauri looking to clean up for par. So yeah, hole 14, 2.86 average right in the middle, 28% birdies, 11% bogey or worse, just 3% park jobs. I guess it's pretty hard to get it to stick right there with the basket coming in there. Wow. Vaina Mäkelä, Mikko Takala, Levi Isotalo.
Yeah, the slope is actually...
So nice job from those guys.
And green is so fast that it's hard to park.
Yeah, definitely. New hole this year, hole 15, par 4. Excellent change, 161 meters, but plays way uphill off the tee. You want to try to line yourself up with that double Mando gap and then try to get up and down for the birdie if you can. Fun hole to play. Fifth most difficult on the course at 4.13 average. So 22% birdies, 28% bogey or worse. If you got the big power forehand, that's one way to get right up there to the gap. That's just slightly overshoots it, but really good position anyway. Lower line from Mikael.
Keeps nice.
Puts him up on the hillside. Lined up nice with the gap there, though. That works out really well. It's a longer second shot that way, but more space to work the disc, and you should be lined up with that double Mando pretty much perfectly.
I play with the guy. I play a guy who is lefty, and it was so easy to watch him throwing this lefty or sidearm holes like six,
it really shapes up
like this one. That was like, man, I was like, you should go with right hand so we will be equal. But
those lefty backhand lines
he
are
can
really
throw
nice
far,
on
so
these
it
type
was
of
like,
holes.
just stupid hyzer, and butts you're in sweet spot.
Check it out from Mikael. Wow. Straight through the gap, skipping beautifully. Pretty much parked for the birdie. Maybe 5-6 meters left. Good line there. But yeah, I guess when you got that big lefty stock hyzer, this makes this hole a lot easier. Mauri with a very technical shot from a knee. Ooh, kind of cut rolls out. It's pretty far away from the basket for his birdie look. Otto lined up nicely. Forehand approach. Right on the money. Check it out. Sliding into the bullseye.
Great shot from Otto.
Textbook.
And a
making
5
this one look
Kuoksa
easy
again.
Oh yeah, very nice
the
play.
cameraman.
Coming just a little past. Definitely got him dancing at least. Mauri with long range jumper. Stays pretty close.
6 bars. The course, the course is
We're
like
used to seeing it from him.
you just have to take the birdies on some holes. Great birdie from Kuoksa.
Yeah, and he's rolling right along. That's going to put him on top. 20 under par for the event.
Also from Mikael. He's getting back.
Excellent
he's getting
birdie.
back in track. Like after a slow start, even on front 9, he's like getting 300 now, but 3 holes more to go.
Yeah, he's definitely turned things around after really kind of a nightmare start for him.
What? Are you kidding me? Holy cow, an eagle!
Niklas!
What just happened?
80. On a harp.
He's looking really good. Go in? Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
Within even 30 meters.
He's giving it a chance.
Get it! Oh, he did it! What a highlight putt! Another little showmanship. So cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah, big thanks to Disc Golf Stream for supporting this. If you like live disc golf action, check that out. Covering all the European Pro Tour and the European Championships, as well as the Finnish Nationals this year. You can get that all with one subscription. Use that coupon code WELCOME to get 50% off first month. Hole 16, par 3, 81 meters. Way uphill, playing closer to 100. Pretty exposed basket to the wind, so it's going to be a little bit trickier on the green today with the gusting winds, but pretty wide open hole. One of the easier ones on the track. Get you some stats in just a second. Yeah, second easiest, 2.59.
Which one is easiest?
The easiest is hole 4. That short par 4. Ooh, Kuoksa with another ace run. Coming just short. Yesterday he hit the cage. He hit the top of the cage yesterday. This one was coming in at the right height, just short. It's going to be a really pretty routine birdie for Kuoksa. Mikael landing it short right there. 5 meters left for his birdie. Otto gets a little bit of a wind bounce. Right on line and par job for him.
Couple of things you should notice when you like going attacking basket or anything. Like watch the read. Sorry, read the wind.
The wind, yeah.
And try to aim your disc to get yourself tailwind, so it's easier to putt. Those are things actually what I started to
that's
do
good.
this year, and it helps a lot. If it's like...
Yep. Yeah, great birdie there from Kuoksa. But that's a good, try to position yourself so you don't have to have the trickier winds, right? That was a shocker. We haven't seen Mauri miss like airball from that distance all year. And just like that, Mauri Villmann's bogey-free round is over, and he's in danger of dropping off this lead card even after such a slow back 9. Mikael, one of those putts you're talking about that just doesn't necessarily feels like it should have gone in, but very happy to see it in. Not sure what he was pointing at there. Mikael tapping in for his bogey there. I mean, not Mikael, Mauri, sorry. And Otto with the tap-in birdie. Kuoksa with a turkey there and a lead, 21 under for the event. Just like that, he's 3 strokes ahead of Mauri. Hole 17, beautiful par 4, 183 feet or 183 meters or 600 feet. Tight tunnel downhill. You want to try to get it up past these 2 trees if possible. Anything through the gap is just fine. If you land about here, you're in prime position. And then, you got quite a few more trees to deal with, but a pretty wide open center gap. And then the green is pretty tricky on this one. Drops off, guarded well with trees. Really, really fun hole to play. Can be pretty difficult. Actually, the most difficult on the course. 4.39. Just 15% birdies and 37% bogeys or worse. There is OB left and right, so yeah. Kuoksa just a little too high to get all the way through, but that would have been huge if he would have made it through. Testing the ceiling all the way, chopped down.
So he's like the hardest part of the core of the hole is made clean.
Yep, that's the main thing on this one. Just try to get through the gap. That was pretty much perfect. Otto with a low forehand. Hopefully stayed put there. Yeah, looks like it's fine. See if Mauri can bounce back after that bogey and really slow back 9. After shredding it on the front 9. Oh no. Misses left side, early kick. That goes OB. Here he is playing it out over the road. And hits a tree there. He's going to have a difficult up and down to even save it from there for the bogey. Otto leaks a little bit right side. Oh, it catches that tree though and comes down. So that was a helpful tree.
Sidearm.
Scary putt from there, but totally possible if he wants it. Kuoksa with a really nice looking approach. Check it out, full flight. Skip and slide. And a birdie look.
Wow.
Beautifully played.
He's birding. This one is like, this is so money to bird. Oh.
Yeah. Mikael gets a skip to the right side. He's going to be in a really tough spot over there. Tons of trees in the way. Mauri again. Down on the knee. Flicking this. And it comes up a bit short. So he's going to have a long look for his bogey from here. And with that miss, Mauri's going to drop off the lead card for tomorrow.
Quite a lot here. He haven't made any birdies on back 9.
Yeah. We haven't seen any struggles like this from Mauri all season long, so I'm not sure what happened, but he was really rolling right along that front 9, and something seems to have just disturbed his mojo. He's quite off this back 9, and now it's getting out of hand.
No way.
Out. Wow, what a cool.
He found some. Did you see
amazing
how he
putt.
was stretching? Like
that was
exactly.
Full splits. Like he was. That was like a gymnastics move. He was. Great birdie from Kuoksa there. 4 in a row for him. But that putt from Mikael was bonkers. We thought he had no chance. He had to like completely spread his legs out all the way. Like great flexibility and balance and athleticism, and then a perfect touch on that putt to just find a little window.
Like circle edge.
Huge.
At least like. Oh, wow.
That was outside circle. Yeah. It was like 11. Amazing putt from him. And yeah, surprise double bogey from Mauri, and he's really melted down here at the end of this moving day round. Not at all what we would expect to see from him, especially after such a dominant season. But everyone has an off day now and then, and moving on to the final hole. 18, par 3, 95 meters, way downhill with an island green. It's a little more generous on the short side. That OB comes into play real quick on the backside. Just a small little boarded rail to help catch you occasionally, but you can't really count on it. You want to try to stick this one as close as possible. Otherwise, you got to head to the drop zone. If you're OB, you see up the red stakes there, about a 15-meter putt to the elevated basket. It's there if you want it, but it can also be really risky.
Kuoksa
Kuoksa's looking a little wide.
Short also.
And it
that was looking
drops.
good from the hand.
Yeah, looks like I think the wind dropped it a little bit. Not sure if it was a heavy tailwind and he didn't get it not quite enough height.
Really good.
Mikael's is good. Yeah, it came up a little bit short, but that's a good way to play it.
And watch Mikael, he's birdieing after struggling. He's like 5 down after really bad start.
That's right. Yeah, he turned things around in the back nine. Really a tale of 2 nines this lead card, as we see that one go OB for Otto. But like Mikael was really struggling on the front nine while Mauri was shredding, and then they kind of like flip-flopped the roles where Mikael put it into gear and Mauri just kind of completely fell off here. That one goes OB as well, and it just the struggle bus continues to roll right over Mauri Villmann.
Is this pro play?
Kuoksa laying up there for... Yeah, that's smart. He knows he's on the lead card. He knows he's tied for the lead, actually. Yeah, even with the bogey, which we'll see on the scorecard soon. But, yeah, just a layup from Otto. Mauri looks like he wants it, though. He's taking a little more time.
That was huge.
But that was way off the mark.
Air ball. That was like...
And Mauri's really just kind of unraveled here at the very end of this round. Some weakness and vulnerability that we haven't seen from him all season long.
And Mikael delivers the last one. Wow. And he went 6 under, 20 under. Total nice.
5 in a row. Yeah, 5 in a row to close it down.
Great way to finish.
Super solid finish. And yeah, and that got him back onto the lead card for tomorrow. Look, it was looking like there was no chance after that front nine. He had dropped all the way down to the, I think, 6th or 7th position. Kuoksa finished him with a bogey, but he's still going to find himself on top for the final round. Let's see it here. Jesse Nieminen shooting 11 down, getting himself to that 21 mark. Kuoksa dropping to 10 after the bogey on the final hole, but he's got a share of the lead at 21 under. Lauri Hämäläinen and Mikael Häme tied at 20, so just one stroke between 4 players there, and then we got a really, really exciting chase card that's going to be on their tail, and quite a few players that could still take this down.
Tomorrow, make sure to watch that.
Big thanks to MDG Media for providing this coverage and all of the partners that make it happen. And big thanks to you, Tommy, for joining me. It's been a ton of fun as always.
Thank you, Andrew.
See you again tomorrow.